Hello everybody, my name is Eleni and I stutter. I'm creating this account because I would like to spread awareness about stuttering and speech impediments. I've had it since I was a kid, probably 5 or 6, and sometimes it's really bad and I can't really talk to anybody. But I'm not here to have a massive pity party because I stutter, but I'm here to enlighten you with how it feels. I'm thinking often ways that I actually cope with it. I will make fun of myself. I will pretend stutter. It's kind of funny because I make my family laugh. I have these random voices that I do, and whenever I use those voices, I don't ever stutter. Just a little bit of background info. I know this is just scattered all over the place, but hey, it's my first video, so don't go crazy. I just transferred from a college. I'm at a new one, obviously. I'm on a big floor full of wonderful ladies who have all been very kind, but transitions like that, when you, for me, are difficult because you want to communicate, you want to say what's on your mind, 24/7, but, for me, it's just it's a little different. I can't just speak perfectly. Of course, I'm working on that. Well, I hope I edit this well. And I've never seen a video like this, where someone shows what it's like to have a speech impediment, because I know for a while, I'm like, I'm fine, I'm completely normal, but I mean, really, no one's really 100% normal, because we're all different. There's always something unique about us, and of course there have been times where I've been mad because sometimes it just feels ridiculous because I stutter, and I know some people are like, oh, that's not even a speech impediment or anything like that, and just don't stutter. And if it was that easy, I wouldn't stutter. I wouldn't be here talking to you today about that. As I was saying, because I got completely sidetracked with my own thoughts. I just transferred, and I get to introduce myself about 1 million times. And so that's 1 million times to attempt to not stutter and gain some kind of confidence with talking to people, which, it varies from day to day. Of course, on the first day, there's just like a massive slew of people. It's just crazy. You're saying, hi, my name is Eleni. I'm a blah 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 major. I'm from, my favorite things to do are blah, blah, and blah. And I, of course, try to say as little as possible, because just in new situations, trying to develop this whole flowing thought coming out of my head doesn't transfer to my vocal cords and the whole muscle system in my throat. Out. It gets jammed. It's like, a good analogy, or maybe that's not the right word, or what it's similar to is, like when you have paper stuck in your printer. It's like that. Like the other day here, I was setting up my printer, and I was like, it's just not working. And I open it up, and, well, I don't open it up. I look through the little sliding in area where the paper goes in there, and for some reason a paper clip fell in between there because I just couldn't print anything out. So of course I'm gonna fix it. So I get some pliers out and I fix it. So that's what it's like. But I'm in the process of finding the pliers, figuratively speaking, so I can work on my stuttering. It's kind of weird right now because I'm kind of talking to myself, to my computer, and in a dorm room, and there's people walking by, and they're probably like, she's talking to herself. We probably shouldn't talk to her anymore. No, they're probably not thinking that. but they might be, who knows. And I know that they've probably wondered, why doesn't she talk? She doesn't open up to us. She doesn't ask us questions or anything of that sort. And of course, I have questions. I have things that I want to say, but the moment I think about something and it goes through my head, it's like, oh, I know what I'm going to stutter on. I won't be able to get through what I wanted to say as smoothly as I'd like. Of course, sometimes if there's something that I really want to say, or if I know I have to respond to some question, I'm going to go for it anyways, even though I know I might fall, not literally fall on the ground. That doesn't happen. Well, unless I slip on the ice, since it snowed like a foot overnight, but, well, I'm rambling on. But anyways, beyond that, I'm saying quite a bit. I usually don't. I actually, instead of having those as fillers, I have my stutters as fillers, which is funny, and I think it's good to laugh at yourself, which some people may not agree with, like, oh, you're in denial, or something like that, or, you shouldn't laugh at yourself, or, maybe that's not the best wording to say, to use. No, my grammar is not the best, so let's, I'm not an English teacher, so don't judge the way I talk. Well, grammar-wise. I know you're probably like, she's making this video because she wants attention. No, not really. Attention for those who would like their voice heard. Those who stutter. I mean, there's always something going on in our minds. And, of course, I enjoy talking, even though I'm not good at it, obviously. Of course I am to a computer, but hey, it's just me and my computer. There's no one else in the room, so it's easier that way, and it's like talking to yourself. When I ever have like small conversations with myself, I don't ever stutter. I don't know. I don't have my thoughts. They don't stutter either. Occasionally, like right then, I did have a mild stutter, not anything crazy, and you probably were like, that's not a stutter. Maybe I'll post a video where I'm talking in front of people, and I do. Normally, if I'm really prepared for something, like a big presentation, I don't, just because and I have to memorize it, that I'm so caught up on making sure I don't forget the information that it just goes smoothly. But if I have nothing planned and it's just me talking in front of people, it's like D-Day. I'm not even kidding. It's like I'm getting ready to jump out of the plane. Yep. And so, we're going. It's dark at night. Actually, okay, I don't know. I can't remember my history that well and how D-Day worked. I know. I should know. I'm sorry. And I'm like, alright, I'm getting ready to jump. I'm gonna do it. And then, like, there's that moment right before I speak. And, I jump. And then there's the moment of doubt, similar to that of, my parachute is not working. Oh no. In a way to explain it. And so, like, you're going down and, like, the earth is getting closer. This is going to hurt. And emotionally, for me, stuttering is there. It takes an emotional toll. I'm just gonna slide away from that analogy or that picture that I just put into your head of me jumping out of the plane, which I think would be fun. With my parachute not working, it's kind of like that. Boop, 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 doop, doop. Oh, I really enjoy singing. Do I stutter when I sing? Nope. So, if my whole life was a musical, life would be beautiful, because I could say everything that I wanted to say, but I'd be singing it. But unfortunately, I'm very nervous when I sing in front of people. Probably not as much as talking in front of people. It takes a while for me to actually open up and sing to you. Maybe I'm just very self-conscious of the sounds that come out of my mouth. Talking and singing pertaining to those. That. I don't know. was a lot longer than I anticipated. I'm kind of rambling. I'm sorry for... Okay, I'll stop apologizing because I don't even know if anyone's gonna watch. Apologizing. Wouldn't it be called that? Why does it sound like a J? That has nothing to do with what I need to talk about. Do you like my body language? I'm like, uncomfortable before the camera. Before the camera. In front of the camera. Let's see. I'm still a normal person. Except for that. Oh, I remember. I'm very conscious of when other people are talking. I think everyone talks so beautifully. But of course, I mean, you don't hear people say that. I mean, like, just in normal everyday conversation. I watch them and I'm like, man, they talk really well. I don't know why I'm in my lower voice, so I might sound kind of like a guy, but I'm also trying to be a little bit quiet because of people on my floor. So I'm not bothering them. But let's be honest, who's doing homework right now? I'm not. I should be, but I'm not. People do talk very eloquently, even though they don't wake up every day and be like, I'm going to talk well today. And I'm like, I hope to goodness that I do talk well today, which hasn't happened for a while. I have received help from numerous people at my schools that I've attended, like elementary school, middle school. Some weren't very good at their job that I can look at now and be like, that was the worst technique you could have ever taught me to try to leap over my stuttering issues. Because like when I was a kid, it was really bad. Like I just couldn't talk. And I would have intense facial, like my whole face would get very tense when I would stutter. Like it would just freeze up. Like my computer got really jammed, so I just couldn't say anything. I should probably keep the weird faces in, because it's funny. It's not snowing anymore. Just so you know, because I think I remember hearing you ask if it was snow. It's not snowing anymore. However, it is freezing cold in my room right now. It was. Not. I kind of wanted to snow a foot, and for the snow on Sunday night. That would be awesome. No school on Monday. No chemistry quiz. Okay, that's beside the point of why I'm talking. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, right. So, I've had some educational, academic helpers. I don't know. No, not academic-wise. I was fine with that. To help me with my speech, like in elementary school. There was a person who helped me. It's funny when I think about it. I don't remember most of it, but what I do remember is that one time she told me that, you know, when you have stuttering, you know, it just kind of hits like a rock. I'm like, yes. Yeah, you're right. And she's like, but you just need to flow past it, just like a river. And I'm gonna go up here and do that. Kind of, yeah. Sorry for the lighting. It's not like a magician with video. Okay, but that was me in my attempt to. You couldn't. Maybe it's like so. Yeah, so flow like that. Past the rock. And I'm like, yes, that is what I'm trying to do. Fantastic. All I know is that she had me go over, you know, all the hard consonants, you know, like B's. I've had so many problems with B. Like ordering food. Boneless buffalo wild wings. I can't tell you how many times I've stuttered in that and embarrassed myself at dinner time because I could not say it, so I point to it on the menu. I know, it makes me sound like a 2-year-old, but it's kind of the way it happens sometimes. I hate ordering food, and I don't want to feel like that for the rest of my life, but it's just kind of the way it is right now. like pointing at things, you know, than just embarrassing myself and sticking on a hard consonant. That's what you say. Yeah, hard consonant. You're saying it like 10 times over. Like, my name is Eleni. But that was really smooth. Actually, introducing myself to people. Because I'll come back to the academic helping people. Like, to guys. To the people of the opposite gender. That's fun when I'm having a really bad day with my stuttering. Let me tell you, it's not fun. It's not fun at all. I just got a British accent. Maybe if I talk in a British accent, it's really bad though, so I probably shouldn't. Like last week, okay, it was a guy. I was introducing myself. It was when a massive group of people were eating together, and I introduced myself, and I say my like 20 million times, but not really 20 million times. Probably like 8 or 10 times, and then I get to Eleni, and of course I don't enunciate my name, so he's like, "What did you just say?" And I'm like, "I gotta say it again," and I'm like, can't get it out. All right, finally get to it, Eleni. He finally hears it, and I think he can see that maybe I'm a little bit nervous, or maybe I just embarrassed myself. Forsooth, I'm Shakespeare. I don't know what accents I'm doing. It makes it easier to talk. But yes. There's nothing more attractive than a good old stutter. That's what I always tell my friends. Oh, geez. It looked like I almost punched myself in the face. That would have been funny, but it didn't happen. Sorry to disappoint. But it was funny. It was funny. Not really. And so, you know, he's like, "Oh, cool. That's an interesting name." Well, actually, everyone says that. And I'm like, "Yeah. Yup, it is." Of course I want to explain why, but that means I have to talk, and that's not gonna happen because it's a really loud room, and I don't like talking over people. It's like the worst. Like, that amplifies the stress even more, because you gotta amplify your voice or they're not gonna hear you. You can't whisper and be like, "My name is Eleni." Yup. Of course that would be a lot easier to talk. Okay, I'm not going to keep on talking that for the rest of it, because it's not very stressful on your throat. It's just air. So, but of course it uses up a lot of air. I learned that in my voice lessons. That's not the way I sing. I'm not going to sing for you. But yeah, so I barely talked at all after that. It was nice and uncomfortable and embarrassing. It was fantastic. And there were other members of the opposite gender there. And of course, I would love to be just completely outgoing, to be like, "Hey guys, how's it going?" I just made up a song. Maybe not. Maybe it came from my subconscious. I don't know. That was weird. I'm sorry. Not really. It's funny. I have to entertain myself too while I'm making the video. Can't just be for you the whole time. So pushy. Just kidding. I don't even know if anyone's gonna watch these. I was shaking my head down. Woo-hoo. Okay. I know you're probably like, you don't stutter, and I'm like, I know, not when I'm talking to a computer. Of course, if it was like this 24/7, I wouldn't be making the video. And honestly, I wouldn't be wasting the time if I didn't stutter, and I would be making up lies. Why would you do that? It doesn't make any sense. So no. You can ask anyone I know, even though I'm not gonna tell you who I know. I know a lot of people. Kind of. I guess for my age. I don't really know. Maybe, well, I know people. Yep. But they will tell you, yep, she stutters. Some I think she does. You know, maybe they, you know, they just think that's just a part of her. And, well, here's the thing. When I die, I would like to not stutter, because it's emotionally draining. I do enjoy talking, which I know is weird because, well, as you can see, I've talked for the past 20 minutes. It probably won't be that long in the video, but I do enjoy talking. I love saying what's on my mind. There's always a million things going on in my head. It's all over the place. It's like a zoo in there. And there's monkeys flying around and other. I don't want to go into depth because. And then there's like elephants like charging on each other. And then there's like crocodiles. Well, maybe it's just Africa in my head. No zoo. I'd like to go to Africa though. I do. I think it'd be a nice change of pace. Well, I enjoy traveling. I think meeting new people. I love accents. I think mine is the most bland accent that you could ever find in the world. Yep. But I guess you can probably understand what I'm saying. I was saying something important. Oh, I looked like I was about to cry. I'm not gonna cry. Maybe those will be my transitions. Just have to lick my lips because they're getting dry. Do you enjoy my really bad posture? I started the video up here and I'm like, I need to work on that. I don't know what to say now. I haven't talked that much in a while. No, I have. I straightened my hair today. Looks pretty cool, doesn't it? Actually, no, it didn't turn out the way I wanted it to. I had an afro. I blow dried my hair. I don't know if that's the correct grammar, but I did, and I had an afro. My roommate thought it was funny. It was. I should have taken a picture, but I didn't. Maybe some other day I'll show you for 1 second, and then no. I really did have an afro. She thought it was pretty funny. I was like, I need to straighten this. And I made that late. I've been talking for 26 minutes. I mean, I know I'm gonna cut some stuff out, but I know there's probably people out there who are like, tell you I she has issues. And I'm like, actually, you're right. Joke's on you. Well, I guess animate it, but that wasn't a funny joke. I thought it was gonna be better than that. I disappointed myself. Only a small fraction. Oh, well, academic people that helped me. I had other people in middle school. I don't really remember. I do remember being made fun of. I know you're like, oh, poor baby. I'm like, well, hey guys, I'm still kicking today. Life is good. Life is good. I had a teacher make fun of me. I won't ever forget it. I was asking him a question. Like, I had the guts to walk up to him and ask him a question. It wasn't even that bad. I was stuttered. I couldn't believe it. I told my parents when I went back home. Other people, I've seen a speech pathologist. Yes, those do exist. If you don't know what those are, look it up and learn something new. I like the internet because of that. You can look up anything that's on your mind. You're like, how is paper made? That was my brother. He just texted me. I got sidetracked. Gotta put that away. More important things. Okay. Hello. It looks like I'm breaking my wrist. I have really tiny wrists. See? Oh, my hand looks really big. I look pale. but no tanning beds, they're not good for you. Sorry, I have my own opinions. You can do what you want, and I'm not gonna force you. But no, really, they're like that big. That, I can't make it look normal. Alright, we're not gonna... That was a creepy look. Sorry if that made you feel uncomfortable. The sun is coming out. I was about to sing the song from Annie. But the sun isn't coming out tomorrow, it's actually coming out right now. You can see it get brighter. Over here, over here, over here. And that's over here, but over here. I know I could have it much worse, I could have it a lot easier. I guess you could say I am thankful it's not anything worse, but of course, you know, I wonder, like, why was I chosen to be a person who stutters, or, you know, why? You know, I've thought about it, you know, maybe there's not a reason why, but I like to find reasons why, even maybe if there's not a reason for everything, whatever. I'm not gonna get deeply philosophical on you. No, but that's still not the way I sing. Sometimes I do that when I talk. I'm like, shoulders. Wow, I just sidetracked myself again. No, like I was saying, it's good to get help if you need it, or even if you just need someone to talk to. Talk to your parents. If they're not available, talk to your siblings. If you're an only child, talk to a friend. Talk to anybody. Talk to someone walking down the street. You'll eventually. Some people won't have the time of day for you to be patient, to help you cope with your stuttering. And I mean, I just came from a different college. I'm not going to introduce myself and be like, hey, my name's Eleni. I'm a blah 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 major. Oh, by the way, I stutter. You know, it's just like, it's kind of like a really big, I guess, turn off, you know? Like, oh, there's something up there. But I think there's something very beautiful with having something with you that doesn't quite work perfectly. It gives you a nice sense of reality. You know, I mean, our main source of communication is talking or written communication. So I do enjoy texting, because I don't like calling people. The phone is the worst. Answering it. I do have a fun fact for you, though. I'd still like to believe myself to be an actor. I was an actor in middle school. I know you're probably like, it's a lot easier to be someone else. I was an actor. I was actually a witch in The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. It was a blast. I was in a few other I think I was in productions for like 5 years or so. It was so much fun. My hands look really weird. See, that's their size compared to my head. Okay. I didn't stutter in my parts. I was acting as someone else. It's more fun to be someone else. And I guess that sounds a little depressing. But I enjoyed doing it. I'd like to get into it again. It was fun. But I think that's all I'm going to say for today. I'll probably make another video about funny things that happened with my stuttering. One really funny thing, when I was talking to the one guy that I was introducing myself with, and I said my 20 million times. Not 20 million times, you know what I mean. Later that night, I went on the internet. And so I go on the internet because I just want some quick tips to help me. And so I go on a site. It's just not a good site. It's not a credible site that would be able to help me. Just get through little conversations here and there. I'm talking with my hands. It's distracting me. That's weird. Oh my god. And it said, stuttering isn't attractive. Stuttering isn't sexy. And I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, Every time I stutter, I feel pretty sexy myself. No, really? I think that goes without saying. Pretty sure there's 0% of a anything. It's not attractive. I'm well aware of that. Never was I like, yep, that is attractive. But like, I know that guy likes me now, because my stuttering, woo! It gets the guys. No, it doesn't. That was funny. You should be laughing. If you're not, I'm sorry, we have different comedic interests. Otherwise, you don't have to find me funny, or whatever. I just want to enlighten you on what goes on in my head throughout the day. If anything else funny happens, of course, I'm not gonna record it. I'm not gonna have a videotape around and be like, haha. But like, just talk to that guy, she can't say a darn thing. No, I'm not gonna carry a videotape around. I don't want to record myself stuttering. Who wants to see the pain? I know it's not that painful. I over-exaggerate a bit, but yes, it can be painful sometimes. Like talking in class when you have a heart attack. It's not literal. Figuratively speaking. But it does make my heart race. Yes, if I have any other funny experiences to talk about, which I probably will, I will let you know. I'll make another YouTube video. I might even show you some of my voices. Not my singing voices. Do not get your hopes up. Not yet. Maybe later. That's all I have for you today. I hope you're all having a wonderful weekend. I am. I'm talking to my computer. It's so nice, but it's not responding. Yes, have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy the weather wherever you are at. If it's sunny, if it's snowing, if it's raining, if it's hailing, if it's sleeting, if it's windy, if it's anything. I don't know. I tried to be funny. Don't try to be funny. Just be yourself. You can do it. But anyways, I'll see you later, guys.